What's up, guys? Welcome back to All This Math.
So we got Kwame here.
Yep.
I'm Professor Parker. And
got the merch. Get the merch on.
This guy, man. He always makes me laugh. I like this guy. Yeah, you threw me off, made me lose my train of thought. So my train of thought is this. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button. If you're here, just hit the like button. All right. If you have any questions or comments during this video that come about during this video, please put your questions or comments in the comment section down below. All right. What else did I want to say? Share this video. Share this video with a few people, right? As many as you can think of that might benefit from different skills that we can use to help our children to develop an appreciation and a love for math, right? And also help them develop their arithmetic ability, all right? Because that's very key. Arithmetic ability is very key. Make sure you subscribe. I don't know. I can't remember if I said that already. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Yeah, I went through the 4. All right. Also, if you haven't already, grab a copy of my book, How to Use All This Math, Volume 1. You can get that on Amazon. Or if you know me in real life, holla at me. Hit me up. I got some copies, all right, that I can distribute to you. All right. What are we doing today, Kwame? This is the question. I'm going to read it. All right. It says, how long, and this is something that me and Kwame were talking about.
How long?
Hold on. This is a question that came up in just general conversation between me and my son, Kwame, right? So you as a parent, when you talk to your children, a lot of the conversations that y'all have with your children, they can become organic math lessons, just regular math lessons. They really can. All right. Bro, all right, now we not doing it because we're not doing product placement. They're not giving us a check. So nah, that's unhealthy anyway. All right, so look, this just came up, as an organic conversation. We was talking about Kwame and his sister Assata, who's, you've seen on this platform on some of the videos too. And we talked, and I asked the question to Kwame, how long until you will be Assata's current age? Because they'll never be the same age, right? That's not how age works, right? But how long until he'll be Assata's current age? Bro, stay focused. All right. Now, how old is Assata right now?
13.
So right now she's 13.
13.
So we're gonna write 13. And how old are you right now?
6.
6. So we want to know how many years will it be? How many years will have to go by until you, Kwame, are 13? Right? That's the question, right? That's a mathematical question. How many years will have to go by until Kwame is also 13? Now, Kwame right now is 6. So we're trying to find out the difference between age 13 and age 6. So notice I said different. So the difference in space between age 13 and age 6. That is a subtraction problem. So when we're dealing with word problems, like me and Kwame were talking about a little while ago, right? We talking about, first we got to understand what operation do I use? Do I multiply right now? Do I divide right now? Do I add? Do I subtract? The most efficient means. You good? Who you think, you Bruce Leroy or somebody, bro? Do you even know who Bruce Leroy is?
I know who Bruce Wayne is.
All right. Well, wait, that's somebody else.
He's Hulk.
Anyway, he's not Hulk. He's Bruce Wayne is Batman, bro.
Nuh-uh.
This guy, man. All right. So anyway, the difference between age 13 and age 6 is what we're looking for. So that is a subtraction problem. So Kwame, watch this. Put the yardstick down. Well, actually, that's a meter stick, I think. That's a meter stick. Put the meter stick down. We're going to do 13 minus 6 is equal to blank. All right. Now, this just came up in organic conversation. I said, you know what? We're about to record a video about this because other people could benefit from this too. Now, 13 minus 6. Now, Kwame, come back. So 13 minus 6. All right. So Kwame gave me a method for doing this, right? It's kind of like mentally using a number bond. All right. Now, I need your undivided attention. So we're going to put this down for now. All right. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put this down for now. We're going to come back to that. All right. Now, show the people the Kwame method, right? Because you said if we're doing 13 minus 6, you told me that you could have some of the numbers from this number called the minuend, the first number in the subtraction problem. Some of the numbers in your head and some of the numbers on your hands. Some of the numbers in your head. So if I got 10 fingers, that means I got 10 on my hands. And then I got, hold still. It's an eyelash. So I got 10 on my hands, right? And then I got how many in my head if I got 10 in my hands?
3.
3. So Kwame says 3 in his head, 10 in his hands.
10 in your hands, 3 in your head.
I like it. I'm calling this the Kwame method, right? 10 in your hands, 3 in your head. Now, of course, as your children get older, right, and they continue to develop, they're going to memorize their subtraction facts, which Kwame hasn't done yet. Heavy on the word yet. He will, but he hasn't done it yet. He hasn't memorized all of his subtraction facts up to 20 yet. But once he does, he won't need to use these methods. But right now, it's good for your children to know different methods. So 10 on your hands, 3 in your head.
Yep.
Now,
to count to 40, 10 in your hands and 4 in your head.
Well, that's 14. That's not 4D. That's 14. 14. One more than 13. So we want to subtract 6. We want to take 6 away. So put up 10 fingers. All right. Now we're going to put down 6 fingers. We're going to count. We'll put down 6 fingers. So count 1. No. 10 fingers. And we're going to put, okay. I see what you did. No, you were right. Because that's 5 and that's 1. That's 6, right? Now how many fingers are left?
4.
So he just did 10 minus 6, right? 10 minus 6. He did 10. He took away the 6. He's left with 4. So now he's got 4 in his hand. And how many in your head? When we started out, we had 10 in your hands, 3 in your head. It was 3 in your head. So you still got 3 in your head, right? The 3 still in your head,
6.
right? No, the 3 still in your head, right?
Uh-huh.
So what's 4 plus the 3 in your head? So now we're doing this. We're doing 4 plus
8.
3. Close. 4 plus 4 is 8. What's 4 plus 3?
7.
7. Fist bump. My man. All right. 4 plus 3 is 7. So that means that 13 minus 6 is 7. 13 minus 6 is 7 and 4 plus 3 is 7. Now, if you were doing this like, using one of the Common Core math curricula and dealing with number bonds, which I like, I'm a fan of. All right. He basically took the 13 and decomposed it into a number bond into 3 and 10. Right?
Black power.
And then he did, he got his black power fist right there.
Power fist.
Right? So then we got 10, and then we take away 6. 10 minus 6 is where the 4 came from, right? But there was already a 3 right there. So he combined the 3 with the 4 or the 4 with the 3 to get 7. All right? So that means what? What does that mean, Kwame? That means that we go back to the original question from the word problem. How long until you will be Assata's current age? It'll be 7 years. So in 7 years, you'll be 13. If you're 6 right now, in 7 years, you'll be 13. Right? So now what we're doing is we're training our children to develop a thought process, right? A problem-solving process. Because we inevitably, as human beings, we're going to have problems. But the difference is some people are going to have strategies and tools that they can use to solve their problems, whereas other people, not so much. And what I try to tell people all the time is math is much more than meets the eye. What's happening in math class, if you actually are paying attention and actually are taking full advantage, is your child is developing problem-solving skills that are useful in any and every situation, not just in school, not just in math class, but in everyday life, in the street, at their sports practice, in a situation with their cousins or with their friends or hanging out on the block or at a party or at the grocery store or running errands with you as their parent. Problems are inevitable, right? But we want our children to have problem-solving ability. So mathematics is a great way to develop problem-solving ability. Right, Kwame?
Yep.
All right, now, so we about to end this video. Anything you want to say to the people to close us out?
One thing.
What's the one thing that you want to say? Not that you want to draw, but what's the one thing you want to say to the people? They're over there, bro. Look at the camera.
Black power fist.
Okay, drawing another black power fist.
Power fist.
Black power fist. Right, black power fist. Kwame Ture.
Yes.
Willie Mukasa Ricks. Actually, they say Willie Mukasa Ricks was the one that said it. Kwame Ture was there with him. in 1966 in Mississippi. I forget what town
and
it was at.
they standed on the car and they did the Black Power fist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my man, fist bump. All right. Anything else you want to say?
Yoink.
Anything else?
Goodbye, and one more thing. So.
It's actually on the other side. This guy's too silly. I'm out of here, man. See y'all later. Please share this video with some other people.
Peace. Get the soda.